Hey everyone, welcome back to the hot seat. In the 20th century, the Cold War was fought with nuclear weapons, spies, and space races. In the 21st century, the battlefield is shifting from missiles and tanks to algorithms and chips. Welcome to the AI arms race, where the world's great powers are no longer just competing for territory, but for technological dominance that will shape the future of war, money, and even daily life. Today, we're unpacking the global competition for AI supremacy, the US, China, Europe, and beyond. Why does AI matter so much? How could it tilt military power? What happens if this race spirals out of control? AI isn't just chatbots, it's surveillance, autonomous weapons, economic modeling, financial systems, and cyber warfare. Whoever leads in AI controls global influence. Example, AI-driven logistics gives militaries a battlefield advantage. AI-driven trade models help governments predict global markets. US leads in big tech: Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, Anthropic. Pentagon's Joint Artificial Intelligence Center plus Replicator program equals thousands of AI drones. US investing heavily in AI warfare, autonomous ships, drone swarms, predictive cyber defense, strength research ecosystem, universities, startups. Weakness: reliance on Taiwan foreign chip production, political debates over regulation. China's new generation AI plan launched in 2017 aims for global dominance by 2030. Massive surveillance state powered by AI facial recognition, social credit systems, strong in AI applications, e-commerce, fintech, logistics. Military integration: AI-guided hypersonic missiles, satellite tracking, autonomous underwater drones. Strategic advantage: state-directed funding, massive datasets from 1.4 billion citizens. EU lagging in military AI, but leading in regulation and ethics. GDPR, AI Act. Europe wants to set the rules of the game. Strength in robotics, research labs. Weakness: fragmented funding, reliance on US Asian hardware. India, investing in AI for healthcare, fintech, and defense. Strong IT workforce, but limited hardware. Israel, pioneering AI military systems, autonomous drones, Iron Dome upgrades. Russia, weaker economy, but big military focus, AI in cyber warfare and missile systems. Middle East, UAE, and Saudi Arabia, pouring billions into AI startups as part of economic diversification. Autonomous drones that can make kill decisions. Swarm tactics: hundreds of cheap AI drones, overwhelming defenses. Predictive logistics: AI supplies armies faster than humans ever could. Cyber AI, defending and attacking critical infrastructure in milliseconds. Risk of accidents: what if an AI misinterprets a radar signal as an attack? AI equals huge economic stakes. AI-driven productivity could add $15 trillion to global GDP by 2030. US equals venture capital-driven innovation. China equals state-subsidized scaling. Whoever dominates AI chips plus software ecosystems equals sets global standards. Taiwan, the semiconductor choke point. Without chips, there's no AI. Cyber conflicts: AI hacking satellites, power grids, stock markets. AI miscalculation in war: autonomous systems firing without human oversight. AI inequality: nations without AI fall into digital poverty. The AI arms race isn't coming, it's already here. Just like nuclear weapons define the 20th century, artificial intelligence may define the 21st. But here's the choice: will AI be used to uplift humanity, cure diseases, and solve climate change? Or will it drag us into a new Cold War, one fought not with bombs, but with code? The future of global power may not be written in armies or oil barrels, but in algorithms. When we talk about the AI arms race, most people imagine robots and drones. But the real battlefield is invisible, it's cyberspace. Imagine AI-powered malware that learns and adapts in real time, like a digital predator hunting its prey.
Wait.
On the flip side, countries are creating AI cyber shields. These are advanced defensive systems that can detect unusual patterns across millions of computers at once and neutralize threats faster than any human team could react. Both the US and China are pouring billions into this silent war. The reason is simple. Cyber conflict is cheap, fast, and deniable. You don't need armies or tanks, just lines of code. And if one side ever pulls off a decisive strike, it could shut down power grids, financial systems, or even military satellites in seconds. Now let's look up, way up. Space isn't just about rockets anymore. It's about artificial intelligence. Satellites today are packed with AI systems. They help predict orbital collisions, manage traffic in mega constellations like Starlink, and even reroute themselves if a threat is detected. Militaries are already experimenting with AI. Satellite hunters, machines that could disable or even destroy enemy satellites. Think about what that means. If one country controls AI in space, they don't just dominate the battlefield, they control global internet access, surveillance, and communication. It's no exaggeration to say the next superpower might not be the one with the biggest army, but the one with the smartest satellites. If cyber and space are one kind of battlefield, information is another. And AI is changing the game here too. We're now living in the era of deepfakes, AI-generated videos, so realistic, they can make anyone appear to say or do anything. Pair that with AI-generated news stories, bots flooding social media, and you've got a recipe for mass manipulation. Elections in 2025 are already under threat. Imagine millions of voters seeing fake speeches, fake scandals, fake evidence so convincing they can't tell it's fabricated. Nations don't even need to send soldiers anymore. With AI, they can destabilize rivals politically, economically, and socially, all without firing a shot. And the biggest risk? Trust. If people stop believing what they see and hear, democracy itself could collapse. So where does the rest of the world fit in? It's Africa, Latin America, Southeast Asia regions, often left out of the AI race? Here's the danger. Digital colonization. Imagine a country's healthcare, education, and even banking systems, all running on AI software from either the US or China. That means local economies are essentially dependent on foreign algorithms. Some nations are pushing back, using AI for agriculture to predict harvests, or in healthcare to diagnose diseases faster. But the gap between the AI haves and have-nots is growing. And in geopolitics, gaps like that often lead to new power struggles. The question is, will the global south carve its own path in AI, or be locked into someone else's empire of code? Here's something that doesn't get enough attention. The AI race isn't just between countries, it's also between corporations. On one side, you've got Microsoft, Google, Amazon, OpenAI. On the other, Alibaba, Tencent, Baidu. These companies aren't just tech firms, they're global power players. Their research budgets rival small nations, and their partnerships with governments blur the line between corporate and national strategy. Think about Microsoft's deals with the Pentagon, or Chinese giants working hand-in-hand with Beijing. At some point, we may need to ask, do corporations have more control over AI than governments themselves? And if they do, who really holds the power? The presidents and prime ministers, or the CEOs? Now let's talk about money, the lifeblood of power. AI has already transformed finance. High-frequency trading algorithms move billions of dollars in milliseconds, reacting to data faster than human traders ever could. Central banks are experimenting with AI to predict recessions, control inflation, even prevent crashes. And then there's China's digital yuan, integrated with AI, to monitor transactions and potentially control how money flows in society. But here's the dark side. If one powerful AI system, glitches or worse, gets hacked, it could cause a global financial collapse overnight. Imagine trillions wiped out because of a single bad line of code. That's the economic risk of putting so much trust in machines. It's not all doom and gloom. AI also has incredible potential for good. In healthcare, AI can already design vaccines in days instead of months, predict pandemics before they spread, and scan millions of medical records for early signs of disease. In climate science, AI runs advanced simulations to track extreme weather, predict disasters, and even optimize renewable energy grids. But here's the catch. Richer countries get access first. Poorer nations are left waiting. That creates a new kind of inequality. AI health inequality. AI climate inequality. And if some nations are safe from pandemics and disasters while others are not, that imbalance could drive conflict and mass migration. Here's where things get mind-blowing. Quantum computing. If today's AI is a supercar, quantum computing is like strapping a rocket engine to it. The US, China, and Europe are racing to merge these two technologies. If successful, it could break every encryption system in the world, meaning no password, no bank, no government secrets would be safe. It could dominate finance, science, and military strategy. Whoever cracks quantum AI first won't just lead, they'll control the entire digital world. That's why some experts call it the holy grail of technology. So where does all of this lead? Let's play out a few scenarios. Scenario 1. The AI Cold War heats up. The world splits into two blocks: US-led AI and China-led AI. Nations are forced to pick sides. Scenario 2. Cooperation. Just like nuclear arms control treaties, nations agree to limit AI weapons and focus on peaceful uses. Scenario 3. Chaos: AI gets out of control. An accident, a glitch, or a cyberattack spirals into economic collapse or even war. Scenario 4. Balance. Humanity finds a way to harness AI for peace, science, and prosperity, while keeping the dangers in check. Which one we end up in, that depends on the choices leaders are making right now. From cyberspace to outer space, from finance to healthcare, the AI arms race is rewriting the rules of power. Nations that lead in AI will lead the world. But if mismanaged, this race could endanger not just countries, but humanity itself. This is not just about machines. It's about choices. Will AI be our greatest tool or our deadliest weapon?